that time at the, speaking of Thanksgiving, at the Thanksgiving dinner that you ladies invited me to with your family. Do you remember that?
Well, there were several.
Right, but the one I'm talking about, where the table got broken.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one where you and B were playing catch with the turkey, and you got a little bit out of hand, and the poor turkey snapped his neck, and that was the end of him.
Who was I doing that with?
With B.
Oh, B and I were chasing a turkey.
Mm-hmm. You got a hold of the turkey, and you were playing catch with it. The poor old thing.
I remember.
I think we'd had a few of the fun beverages, because I don't even like birds very much, and you somehow convinced me. But I'll tell you one thing I am, and that's competitive. And when someone said, "Oh, I bet you can't do this," that's all you needed to say.
I bet you that's why you don't like birds anymore. After playing catch with that turkey, I don't think I like birds anymore after that. He was mad. He was mad.
Oh, yeah, and those birds are so unpredictable. That's why they scare me.
Yeah.
You just don't know. I mean, and they can't. I remember on the farm, and there would be those barn swallows specifically, and they would come in and swoop down, and I swear, though, they clipped my hair sometimes. They were that close to me.
You did have the fear. You had the fear of the birds before the turkey incident.
Do you remember when we went to Australia? We actually got to meet the crocodile hunter. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Irwin. What was his name?
Now, he's also your type.
Steve Irwin. We finally got out there to get pictures, and all of a sudden, his wife came out with a snake around her neck, and you just took off. And that was the end of it.
Yeah,
I went back to the hotel. That was the end of our whole day.
It was awful.
Yeah, we never met another famous person, and I mean, what could we do? But that was a darn shame, because that guy was so full of life and energy, and I just wanted to be surrounded by him, just to hear him talk and be so enthusiastic. And well, I guess he kind of ruined it there, Essie. But
well, there was the birds in Australia too, if I do recall. A similar event happened with some kind of wild bird on their forearm, and B was not expecting it. And we just walked up to that little tourist souvenir shop on Bondi, remember? And the fella had the bird on his arm, and you just turned, and it was like right in your face, and it made some noise, and you're an athlete, but I've never seen you run so fast.
And I was just going to say that. Don't you remember? I turned around, and oh my Lanta, and poopow, I went in, and I beelined it, because I thought maybe the guy with the bird, I thought he was gonna, what he would do to me, but it was self-defense.
He couldn't see a thing because there were feathers askew. So that was a great cover, actually. I should have punched that snake.
Oh, next time. That should be a saying. It's like punching a snake.
Yeah.
Punch. If you have a fear, just punch that snake.
You gotta punch that snake wherever you can.
You could actually use that saying for a lot of other things. Like if you drink too much, for example, you just need to punch that snake.
Come on, toughen up, punch that snake.
Yeah, you got a lot of work to do, and it's piling up. You just gotta punch that snake.
Punch that snake. If you're driving and it's dark and it's rainy and you feel unsafe, I'm just gonna punch that snake and get through this.
Yeah.
I think that almost sounds like a song. Remember when we used to write songs?
Well, you two were really the best at it. I would come in with a bit of harmony, but or put in a little sentence here and there. Yeah, I know.
I'm feeling that our new saying, punch that snake, is probably our next hit. I'm imagining people will still want to buy our work.
It's so catchy.
That's how we made our money. We had people knocking down our door for our songs there for a while, didn't we?
At Christmas, yeah.
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Different kind of song. What was the name of that song, Essie, that you wrote that country singer bought? Do you remember?
Oh, yes. I know what it was. It was the one I wrote. I'll give you my boots if you give me your heart. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Pat played the guitar for that one?
He did, actually. He did. Oh, I wonder if he remembers those chords.
Maybe the next time he comes on, we could ask him ahead of time to practice up, and he could play I'll Give You My Boots If You Give Me Your Heart.
Your heart. Yeah.
I haven't heard that song for so long.
Do you remember the harmonies, B?
I just remember there being a lot of repetitive, like do 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 dees, and then like ba ba boo boots that I always did.
Right.
Do dee do do ba 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 boots. Yeah, it was obviously better than that.
I'll give you my heart.
Yeah.
I'll give you my boots if you give me your heart. I'll give you my boots if you give me your heart.
Give me my boots, give me your heart. Give me my boots, give me your heart. Oh, baby.
Yeah. Do 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 dee. Ba 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 boots. Yeah, something.
All night.
I might have that backwards. Mhm.
We've had so many songs that it's hard. It's hard to remember.
We had a full-time career. Yeah, we were at home with our children for years while we wrote those songs. We didn't
Can
go
you
on tour
imagine?
because we didn't have time.
That was a long time ago as well.
There was no internet. Can you imagine if there was internet? We would be famous. Our songs, absolutely.
Well, you're already out because we can't
Okay.
hear you.
Can you hear
so
me now?
You might as well go there. Yeah, see? But I'll say goodbye as well.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I'm old. It's starting.